Chair recognizes the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Roy, for 5 minutes.
I thank the Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise today to honor a native of the 21st Congressional District of Texas, Master Sergeant Matthew Williams. Master Sergeant Williams received the Medal of Honor at the White House 2 weeks ago for his heroic actions while serving as Weapons Sergeant, Special Forces Operational Detachment Alpha 3336, Special Operations Task Force 33 in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. According to the Medal of Honor citation, on April 6, 2008, Williams, his team, and roughly 100 Afghan commandos were airdropped from helicopters into a mountainous area in Afghanistan's Shock Valley. The terrain was too rough for the helicopters to land. So the soldiers jumped from 10 to 12 feet off the back of helicopters to start the mission. Some landed on jagged rocks, others landed waist deep in a river. None of them were detoured from the mission. After moving their way through fast-moving water and up rocky terrain, an element of Williams' team faced an onslaught of machine gun fire, sniper fire, and rocket-propelled grenades. Williams and his group were forced to take cover. Once Williams learned members of his team were trapped and taking heavy fire, he quickly joined a small assault team to assist the wounded and the troops taking heavy fire. Williams led the group up the mountain across a 100-meter valley of boulders and difficult terrain towards the American troops in danger. Quickly, they set up a human chain to bring the wounded down the mountain. As they were setting up the chain, one of his fellow soldiers was hit. Without a moment's hesitation, Williams braved enemy fire to give the soldier first aid and get him out of the line of fire. After helping his fellow soldier, Williams immediately turned around and fought his way back up the mountain to where his teammates were pinned down. After taking out multiple insurgents, Williams worked to get his unit organized. He then went back to putting himself between enemy fire and his fellow soldiers to protect them as they were making their way to safety. Insurgents began attacking a small house at the base of the mountain the American troops were using as the collection point for casualties and injured soldiers. To buy time for helicopters to extract the wounded and get them to safety, Williams led a counterattack against a group of over 200 insurgents, fighting them off as his troops were being saved. Master Sergeant Williams' actions were critical in helping save the lives of 4 wounded soldiers. There is no doubt that Williams protected his fellow soldiers from grave danger. Because of his actions and that of his brave teammates, no American service members were killed. Master Sergeant Williams exemplifies the selfless commitment our men and women in uniform give to the United States of America, our values, and our way of life. Master Sergeant Williams from Texas 21, from Bernie, Texas, the state of Texas, and the entire nation is proud of the honor you received 2 weeks ago.